Now to a CBS 2 investigation. Months ago, we introduced you to Matt Haller. He was concerned elevated levels of ethylene oxide near the Sterigenics plant in Willowbrook may have caused his stomach cancer. Now a new Illinois law named for him is in place, requiring toxic air monitoring and notification requirements, the strongest law in the nation.
I felt a lump in my neck and I knew that that was it.
Heather Schumacher is coming forward to tell her story because she believes her cancer is a direct result of ethylene oxide emitted by Sterigenics. For decades, the company used the gas, which is linked to cancer, to sterilize medical equipment.
Okay, I got him.
Heather grew up 3 blocks away from the plant, and in 2007, she was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma.
My biggest fear is that I will not be around to see my children one day.
She says the newly created Matt Haller law, which puts strict regulations on the use of ethylene oxide, couldn't have come soon enough.
I've melted down to nothing. I've got nothing left.
We spoke with Matt Haller numerous times, dating back to January of this year. He lived about a mile away from the plant and got stomach cancer. Haller wanted to know if it was from the ethylene oxide.
Everything needs to be uncovered here. Everything needs to be uncovered.
Haller died in March, a day and a half after this interview. It was a conversation he wanted to have, and even as he struggled physically, he was clear-minded and still fighting. Haller was thankful to the whistleblowers who came forward earlier this year to CBS 2.
Whistleblowers, whistleblowers. Come forward, tell your story. Tell us what you know. And let's fight this for the community. Please.
They allege the company cut corners on safety and released ethylene oxide without properly filtering it.
You believe they were sending more of this stuff out their stacks, out their side vents, out their doors than they ever reported to the EPA.
Definitely.
It causes cancer, cell mutation, it's highly explosive.
These former workers said ethylene oxide often escaped the facility. Mike Morales says he witnessed it too during his work there as a forklift operator nearly 2 decades ago.
The chambers would run different cycles. They would leak gas a lot of times, swear to God.
What was your reaction when you heard those whistleblowers talking about ethylene oxide just going out side vents and front doors and side doors?
There's a lot of things that were done that I believe people did not know about because that community would not have tolerated it.
It scares me.
Senator Jim Durkin sponsored the ethylene oxide legislation and named it after Haller.
The point is that they will be regulated more than they ever have before.
My son's 4 years old, and you really wonder, is he going to remember me? I'm not going to be able to teach him how to play hockey, and, so much loss. When you look forward, you just see loss.
He would just be so proud and so relieved and so happy.
Colleen and Cullen Haller still live in the community about a mile from the Willowbrook facility. In February, the state shut down the ethylene oxide part of the operation after testing showed high levels of the gas in the air.
I don't want them to ever open again.
It's heartbreaking because I don't want to have to see anybody else go through with what my brother just went through. And I think that having these restrictions is going to change everything.
What was it about Matt Haller that touched you?
He's a hero. I look at him as a community hero and someone who's advocating for anybody and everybody and who's encouraging people to do what's right.
Schumacher is in remission and suing Sterigenics. In March, the Illinois Department of Public Health released a cancer study. It revealed a 90% increase of her cancer, Hodgkin's lymphoma, during a 20-year period. Sterigenics has denied all whistleblower claims. In response to the law, Sterigenics released a statement that reads in part, Sterigenics has been recommending potential emission control improvement options to regulators for several months, the implementation of which would further enhance the control measures at our Willowbrook facility. We believe these measures will not only enable us to comply with the new Illinois law related to EO sterilization facilities, but will also establish our Willowbrook facility as the strongest emission control environment for EO sterilization in the country.